Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the daily challenge for July 21st, 2025. The character is Ironclad, and the modifiers are specialized, out with 5 copies of a single card. Purple cards are MP in rewards and shops, and Lethality, you start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength. I see Alex here with 1394, that's a great score. Yavos, 1471, hadn't seen Yavos in a while. Glad to see him with such a great score. So I think what I'm going to try to do, well, let's see what 5 copies of a single card I'll get here. Alright, 5 copies of Headbutt. So I think usually with Lethality it's very hard to defend. So I think the key will be here to try to be as aggressive as possible. I will need to enter Wrath as soon as I can. There's a 3 lead path on the left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question mark rooms. That's a great path. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, so, okay, Headbutt. Yeah, looks like I will take some damage here. Should I get rid of this guy? Yeah, let's do Bash and then Headbutt. Actually, okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to reload because I was blinded by the fact that both of them are attacking and I want to be aggressive. But in this case, there's no reason not to just do something like Headbutt and then double defend. Right. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, that was clearly the better play because now I can just get rid of this guy with Headbutts. Alright. Okay, Prostrate, Crescendo, Thunderclap. I have to take a Crescendo because I think that's the key to getting rid of elites here. Remove Transform, Upgrade. I am tempted to transform one of the Headbutts because I don't need 5. And hopefully... okay, this did give me a rare card. Blasphemy is a good rare card to have. I got a Defendant Strike upgraded here. Okay. Do I want to... wait, so if I do Blasphemy here, I can just do Bash and Headbutt, right? Very tempting. Let's save it, and then maybe I can decide to go for Pauper if I want to remove it in Act 3. Yeah, I don't think I need Headbutt or Empty Mind. Let's take the Evaluate. Okay. Alright, here I got the Cultist. You know what? I'm going to risk Crescendo. Actually, I do wonder if I should upgrade the Blasphemy, because that upgrade might make it very valuable. Here I can just do Strike 1, Strike 2, and then Headbutt. Beautiful. Alright, got a Liquid Bronze Potion signature move. If I didn't have that many Headbutts, I think this would be a good choice. But no, I think instead I'll take either Bowling Bash or Follow-Up. Let's take the Bowling Bash. And then first Elite here coming up. Let me first see, I got the Guardian at the end. So I will need some defensive cards for the Guardian, right? Let me start with the Headbutt because I don't actually want to bring back anything. And then 2 strikes. Okay. They gotta blast me with some good attacks. No, right? There's nothing I can do here. If I enter Wrath with Crescendo, I can only do Headbutt and Strike. That'll be 42. I am not that far off, but unfortunately that is not going to be quite enough. So let's just do Bash and Headbutt, and then next turn if I get... Actually, I can do Crescendo or Blasphemy. If I had the Blasphemy last turn, that would have been enough. Got Incense Burner every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible, as well as a Fire Potion and Havoc, Third Eye, or Bludgeon. I'm going to take the Third Eye just because I'm worried against the Guardian. I will need a good set of defensive cards. Alright, here let's just do Headbutt, Evaluate, Defend. Okay. Another 13. Wow, alright. I don't have enough here, right? 24, 33. 1 short. Wait, no, I can do Headbutt, Strike, and Bowling Bash. Beautiful, that was just enough. Got my gold back, Follow-Up, Cut Through Fate, Clothesline. Let's take the Cut Through Fate. Okay. And here I got the Lagavulin. Alright, let's do Third Eye. Probably don't need any of these. Again, if the Blasphemy was upgraded, it would be better to save it for the turn where I need it. Yeah, I got it this turn, where I don't really need it. But at least I will be able to be fully defendable thanks to... Well, intangible thanks to Incense Burner next turn. Let's do... Actually, should I Headbutt the Blasphemy? No, I do have... Hang on, let's grab the Crescendo if I can. Beautiful. So I can do Crescendo. Then do Headbutt. How about a Bash? Evaluate. Oh, wait. Bash is in my draw pile. Okay, never mind. Let's bring back a Cut Through Fate then. Okay. Then do Strike. That's the upgraded Strike. That's the most damage. Okay. Right, I will need a block card here. Ooh, can I get a block card? Okay, let's grab the Third Eye. I do Blasphemy. If I do Blasphemy, I'll have 4 energy. I think this would be enough, right? 33 plus... Yeah, that is enough. Alright, perfect this one. Thread and Needle. So I just come with 1 plated armor, Limit Break, Intimidate, Crush Joints. I want to abandon Pauper. Limit Break is not a bad idea, but no, I think I'll try to go for Pauper still. Let's take the Intimidate for the upcoming boss. Okay. Here I got Pentagraph at the start boss combat, seal 25 HP. Very useful. And here I got a Shop. Would really love to see this arm. I didn't see it. Dark Shackles might help. Should I focus on Relics? I think to have a chance of protecting the boss, I need Dark Shackles. I also probably will need a True Grit here. And then I can afford the Cleave together with the Weakness Potion. Let's do that. Trying my best to be as prepared as I can against the boss. Alright, Here I got the Fungi Beasts, Bowling Bash, and Cleave, enough to get rid of the backliner, and then Headbutt, another Cleave. Actually, I could have Headbutt any attack card here. Alright. Okay, Tranquility, Flurry of Blows, Pressure Points. I need a way to exit Wrath, so let's take the Tranquility. And then here I got my first Cursed Out, as well as a bunch of gold. And here, second Cursed Parasite. I mean, I have to, right? Let's try to go for curses if I can. Alright, here I got the Sentries. Ooh, there's a Bowling Bash for 30. Yeah, I think that is enough. Let's do Bowling Bash, then Headbutt. Bring back the Bowling Bash. And then I might as well play the Dark Shackles. Okay. I do also have a Fire Potion. Let's see if that'll be enough. 24 incoming. So, yeah, I can do 2 defense. This is not enough, right? I have to do Bowling Bash, then the Fire Potion. And then double defend here. Okay. Then next turn, I probably will enter Wrath here. Actually, I do have Blasphemy. This is 21 times 3 is 60-something, right? That should be enough. Okay. Alright, perfect. This one, thanks to that Fire Potion, we got Doctrine Imperia. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max speed by 6. A colorless potion, and I already have the Crescendo. Between Evolve and Clash, not a huge fan of any of those. Yeah. Clash is not going to work with all the curses, and Evolve, I don't have enough statuses. And I already have a Crescendo, so I think I'll skip this one. I did just realize that I left Incense Minor at a very bad value. Alright, fine. I don't think I'll upgrade the Blasphemy here. Let's upgrade a defensive card like the True Grit. That might allow me to, or that might help me get rid of curses as well. I do wonder if I should drink the Colorless Potion now, hoping for a good power, or save it for a turn where I need to defend. I think I can save it. Let's do Strike 1, Strike 2. Okay. And then here, I need to transform, right? Which I should be able to. Headbutt could bring me back a defend. Let's do that. Alright. Then strike and wait. Okay. 12 incoming. Alright, let's drink the Liquid Bronze Potion. Let's do Third Eye. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of all of these. Okay. Then do defend. That's 19. And then I can do a Cleave. Okay. And here I have 22 incoming. Luckily, I do have the Dark Shackles here. That is really nice. Let's save the Intimidate for later then. Let's do Dark Shackles. Wait, what about next turn? Oh boy, next turn I might have trouble. Let's do Dark Shackles. Evaluate. And then I can Headbutt something. Wait, so next turn I will need to deal a lot of damage. I only have the Crescendo. What if I do the Tranquility? No, that's too risky. Can I Headbutt something useful? Bowling Bash, no. I can't really defend. I think I have to Headbutt a good attack card. So let's bring back, I guess, the upgraded Strike. Yeah, that's the best damage at the moment, right? Sure. I can do another Headbutt. What should that bring back, though? Let's Headbutt another Headbutt. How about that? Okay. Yeah, 32 incoming. 40. Wait, so I have 24... 48. Yeah, well, if I enter Wrath, I will have 48. Yes, let's do Crescendo. Headbutt. A defensive card with Third Eye, and then do a Strike here. Okay. 24. Here, let's do... Third Eye is not going to be that useful, right? I have to do Tranquility. Wait, Third Eye... Hang on, I have 12 incoming. Third Eye is not going to be enough. If I do Third Eye defend, then I can do a Cut Through Fate, right? So let's do Third Eye. Next turn I am intangible, so let's just... let's save the Bash, and then I'll draw the Evaluate. Then do Cut Through Fate. Did I calculate that correctly? No, the inside cost me... Yeah, I have to do Tranquility. That's 11, and then I have to play Defend. Okay, good thing I didn't do the Cut Through Fate. Alright, here I'm defended. That's good. Let's do Evaluate, and then I can do something like Bowling Bash. Actually, no, let's just do the Bash here. Okay. I wonder if I get the Blasphemy, will I have enough to kill next turn? Because I am going to have trouble here. Did I have a Blasphemy on the scrap pile? No. Let's see what the inside gives me. Okay, so at most I can deal 36 damage. I need... Oh, wait, actually, no. This is 18 times 3, which is enough, right? That's 54. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's do Headbutt 1. And I think I'll just grab defensive card. Third Eye, Headbutt 2, Evaluate, and Headbutt 3. I don't know. Like, just basic defense, sure. Okay. Alright, another 12. Let's do Third Eye. Ooh, Blasphemy is really tempting. I might just try to get... No, let's get rid of all of these. Wait, what do I have in my draw pile? In my, yeah. I do have an Insight and Doubt. It's really risky, but let me save the Blasphemy and hope I can pull something off with it. Okay. Then do Evaluate, alright. And then I don't need to play anything else, okay. Alright, so I have 2 Insights. Let's do 1. and then a second one. I need a block card. I didn't have a single block card here. Let's see if the colors card give me a colors potion gives me a block card. Now, the only way I can perfect this one, I didn't get a block card. I think, if I remember correctly, when you get rid of the Guardian, because the Sharp Hide is not the thorns that I have. Whenever you play an attack, deal 3 damage. The last time I tried this will count as a perfect, because if you can kill before taking damage. Let's check it again, because I think last time it did count as perfect. Barrier Kit is great. Fiendfire, Spirit Shield. Ugh. How badly do I on Pauper? I mean, so far I'm doing fine, assuming I perfected the boss. So yeah, let's skip this. Let's continue to go for Pauper. Calling Bell is great. Would also give me max HP reduction parry up. Black Star would rely on me having to fight a lot of elites, but I think Calling Bell might be... Ugh, this is a tough choice between these two. So, Calling Bell is... Well, Black Star is better if I can fight at least 3 elites, which seems very likely. Calling Bell does also give me a curse. You know what? It's also a unique curse. I have to take Calling Bell. I'm pick up between unique curse and 3 relics. Yeah, not only do I get a unique curse. Oh, beautiful. Preserved insect enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. That's great. Molten Egg, whenever you add an attack into your deck, upgraded. And Shovel, you can now dig for relics to rest sites. I feel better about getting Alex Shiny now with the Shovel. Come. Alright, so 1, 2. Only a 2 elite path in the left. I'll get 2 question mark rooms with this elite. And then up until this point, if I get there on the left, I'll get 2 question mark rooms. Middle gives me 3. So a total of 5. That's not bad at all. Come. Alright, Shell Parasite, 13 incoming. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of these 2. I wouldn't mind... wait. Blasphemy is not enough, right? Yeah. I only have 24 times 3, which is 72. And I need 74. That is very close. Alright, fine. Let's do Headbutt, the Cut Through Fate, and then Headbutt, the Headbutt. Okay. Another 13. Here I can do Dark Shackles, right? Let's do that. Then Headbutt, the Blasphemy. I feel like I should be able to deal enough damage next turn. Here, let's do Bash. The Vulnerability will also help. Okay. Yeah, I'm intangible. This is 23 times 3 is 69. That should be enough with the Divinity. Okay. Alright, Blasphemy has been proving to be really nice. Prey, Clothesline, follow-up. I'll take the follow-up. If I had more energy, Clothesline would have been great. Here, well, Ritual Dagger might allow me to get Overkill. Let's take it. Also, with the Blasphemy, that might make it easier. I should try to use the Ritual Dagger as much as I can, which is a shame because I kind of want to use the Blasphemy here. No, I think I'll wait. Let's do Bowling Bash, Cleave, follow-up, and then Headbutt. Let's Headbutt the follow-up, sure. Okay. Here, I think I'll do Headbutt, the Blasphemy, and then Double Defend. Really hoping to draw the Ritual Dagger next turn. I have the Blasphemy at 2. Yeah, there it is. Actually, didn't even need the Blasphemy there. Got a Skill Potion, second one, Flurry of Blows, or Cleave. I already have the Cleave. Second one is not horrible. It will give me block, and I do have some, what do you call it? Curses in my deck that I want to get rid of. And Matryoshka, the next 2 numbers just to open contain 2 relics. Okay. And then this way, right? Alright, Centurion and Mystic. Ooh. Wait, so if I do Ritual Dagger, that is enough to get rid of this guy. Is the Bash and Strike... I think this is enough, right? Yeah, let's do... Oh, no, I thought the Ritual Dagger would be enough. Because I need to do... Hang on, how do I do this? I need to do Bash and Strike on... Wait. I don't have anything that allows me... Oh, no. Oh, no, I messed up. Alright, well... This has to go in the thumbnail because I just messed up. Alright, which is also a shame because I don't think I can use the Ritual Dagger otherwise, but... should that go in the thumbnail? Because ultimately I was just too lazy to do the calculation, so maybe it's fine. 23, 35... yeah, I think if I do Bash and Ritual Dagger... No, so close. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to use the Ritual Dagger because I should be able to bring it back with the Headbutt. Alright, not being attacked here, that's good. Let's do Bowling Bash, Cleave, and Strike. Okay. Right now, this guy is attacking me, but I am intangible, which is great. Let's do 2 strikes and then Third Eye. There's a Headbutt next turn. Good. Alright, again, not being attacked. Let's do Cut Through Fate first. Follow-up is fine. Alright, then do follow-up, Headbutt, the Ritual Dagger, and I'm going to do Second Wind to get rid of the curses. That way I'll also avoid being weakened next turn. Okay. And then here, Ritual Dagger is enough. Alright. Well, I'm glad that worked out. Let's also Headbutt the Blasphemy and then Headbutt another Headbutt. That should allow me to be able to deal enough damage next turn. Yep, just a small miscalculation. Teensy miscalculation there. Okay. Alright, we got Armaments, Wild Strike, Empty Body. Empty Body is not horrible. Armaments is not bad either. If I'm gonna go... Well, no, let's take the armaments. I was gonna be aggressive, but, you know, I didn't really have any good attacks offer there. Right, here I got the Slavers. They gave me a lot of grief yesterday. Looks like they're gonna give me grief today as well. Let me see what the skill potion gives me here. Judgment is actually perfect here. It allows me to get rid of one of them. Wait, I'm gonna reload here because I thought the Judgment was pre-upgraded for some reason. Okay, yeah, let's assume this does not go in the thumbnail because these are dumb enough mistakes that I don't think they should make it into the thumbnail. Let's do Strike Judgment, okay. There's no way I can defend against 25 though, so yeah. Let's just do Headbutt the Judgment here and then do Second Wind, okay. Maybe if I had done something with Incense Burner, I might have had a chance. Let's do Bowling Bash, Judgment, and then Intimidate. And let's do Cut Through Fate. Okay, maybe now I'll wait for the Ritual Dagger, since I'm already taking damage. Okay. I'm intangible here, which is great. Let's do Third Eye. Get rid of... Actually, let me keep the True Grit. Yeah, that should allow me to be fully defended as I wait for the Ritual Dagger to show up. Right, still nothing. Let's do True Grit, the Strike, sure. Okay. Could have headbutted something, but no, I'm just waiting for the Ritual Dagger. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, got a Dreamcatcher. One of you rest. You may add a card into your deck. Another Barricade, no. And I can't take Clash. Do I want Mantra? Not really. It does give me an insight. Let's take it. Not super happy with that decision, though. Here, let's upgrade, let's dig to get Strawberry up. Big upgrade actually by 7. Very nice. Okay. And then here, 30 incoming. That is tough. That is tough for sure. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of these two, hoping for a good defensive card. Yep, Dark Shackles is a pretty good defensive card in this case. Okay. Alright, another 30. Do I have enough? This is 49 with Crescendo. This is enough, right? 99. Also, that gives me Overkill. Beautiful. Didn't even need to enter Divinity for that. Sands of Time might be really nice. I already have Triggered and I probably don't need Prostrate. Let's take the Sands of Time. And then going this way for the next elite. Okay, we got Smiling Master, Merchant Card Removal Service that always cost 50 gold. And Calipers at the start of your turn, lose 50 block around on all of your blocks. So now I just need a good Wallop. Alright, here, speaking of Wallop, getting an Economic Combat would be great. No, I got an Enchiridion at the start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 for that turn. Okay, that's not horrible. And then here I got the Book of Stabbing with the Dark Embrace at the beginning. And 24 incoming, which is definitely a challenge. I can weaken it down to 18. That is still going to be a challenge to defend against. Let's do Cut Through Fate. I would love Dark Shackles next turn. It doesn't help me this much this turn. Let's upgrade the Evaluate. Play that. That's... Oh, actually, with the Weak Potion, I am fully defended. Beautiful. 18, right? Not 16. Alright, here I'm also intangible, so I have the Dark Shackles, but I don't really need it. Let's do Insight. Oh, I don't think Blasphemy is enough here. It would allow me to draw something, though. Yeah, nothing I can do. Well, actually, can I do something with Cut Through Fate? Let me try that. Let's do Dark Shackles. Then, Blasphemy. Okay. Then I'm gonna Headbutt the Cut Through Fate. Then do Second Wind to draw, but actually, no, let's Headbutt something else. Yeah, and now with Second Wind, I'll draw enough cards to be able to just play the things I just brought back. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got Mango up and Big Up Racer Max HP by 14. That's great. Wait, I started... Do I already have... Yeah, I already have enough max HP. How did that happen? I had Strawberry Mango. That's 21. I had one Curse with Dark Imperial. That's 27. Where did I get the other max HP from? Did I get another Curse afterwards? Well, I must have gotten max HP from somewhere. Anyway, we got an Entropy Brew, which is great. Empty Mind, Prostrate, Intimidate. Didn't I... For some reason, I thought I had an Intimidate already. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's not take another one. I guess I'll take the Empty Mind for card draw. Doesn't really fit this deck well, but, you know, let's take it. Ooh, a free Corruption. That's always nice. Let's do that. Unfortunately, I can't really do the Blasphemy here, right? You know what? Again, too late to do the calculation. Let's do Bowling Bash. Then Headbutt the Bowling Bash. Then do Cut Through Fate. Oh, there's a Ritual Dagger, too. Okay. And then the Ritual Dagger and a Strike. Awesome. All right. That was a good turn 1. Third Eye, Thunderclap, Infernal Blade. Infernal Blade is interesting. Thunderclap is interesting too. Let's take the Infernal Blade. It is 0 cost. Okay. And then here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Wait, did I just say I'm going for Highlander even though I have 3 extra Headbutts? I mean, there's a free card removal opportunity and I have the Smiling Mask. Fine, let's try to go for Highlander. A little too late to pivot to Highlander, but, you know, I do have a chance. So let's remove the Headbutt. I just need to remove... So I basically need 2 shops. I need to remove 2 more Headbutts. Alright, Sneeko with the Dark Embrace again. You know what? I'm gonna do Blasphemy again because of the Dark Embrace. Alright, Infernal Blade gives me Clothesline, Bowling Bash, Strike, and another Strike. Beautiful. Alright, Tantrum is really tempting. I already have Sands of Time. I really hope we go 2, but let's take the Tantrum. Okay. And then here, I think I'll dig again. Yep. Let's get Strike Dummy, Cards Contain Strike, deal 3 additional damage. Not super useful, but I'll take it. Ooh, starting with the Barricade. That's actually really nice. I can do Barricade, True Grit that out, play the Defend, and then do a Strike, and I have 21 block already. That's actually really nice. 19, fully defended here. Should I throw the Fear Push? No, although I would like to see what the Entropy Brew gives me. Let's see. Another Fear Push. Okay, I will take the Dex Potion, though. Alright, Evaluate, Defend, Cut Through Fate. Let's grab the Sense of Time, start to make it cheaper. Okay. Another 15. Next time Intangible, so that's good. I kind of want to do Second Wind to get rid of the Prey. Probably don't need these two. Yeah, let's get rid of the Prey. And then I can do Headbutt. What? Let's do True Grit again. Okay. Alright, this turn I'm intangible. Also, I'm not being attacked, which is unfortunate. Let's do... how do I do this? Let's Headbutt... What, though? Second Wind, I guess. Then True Grit, a Strike, and then do the Bowling Bash. Okay. Alright, 28 incoming. Dark Shackle's not going to be that great. Let's do Intimidate first. I do want to do Second Wind, but no, actually, let's do Dark Shackles after all. 11. Then do... Yeah, I guess I'll do Defend and Cleave and my Sword Tranquility because I do want to play the Second Wind soon. Okay. Another 16. There's a Ritual Dagger. Very risky to enter Wrath, but I do have Empty Mind. So let's do Tantrum, Sands of Time, Ritual Dagger, Strike, Empty Mind. Okay. And then I probably should do Armaments Society follow-up. Alright. Okay, 28. I am still fully defended. Not if I am in a Wrath, though. Let's see if I can gain a way to exit a Wrath. Not really. Infernal Blade gives me Sands of Time for free. Okay. Let's double defend, and then do Sands of Time and Cleave. Okay. So now the goal is to accumulate some block if I can. Or I should have waited and triggered the Instance Burner. Can I headbutt something useful? Tantrum? Not really. Let's do... Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. Let's do Defend, Headbutt. Probably the Defend then? The upgraded one? Yep. Okay. Alright, I am vulnerable too. And the enemy has 9 strength. Okay, that's a lot of incoming here. Let's do follow-up. I don't think there's anything I can do, right? So I need 56. The best I can do is this, which is 43. Okay, I'm gonna reload and let's change it in the thumbnail, but I think the key is to have the Instance Burner trigger in the turn I need to, and I definitely didn't calculate that. And this is right after Ole gave me a compliment yesterday for actually remembering to have the Instance Burner at the right value. So let me drink the potions first, and I will still drink the Dex Potion. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think it'll be boring. Let me speed this up to the turn after transformation. Alright, so that was the key. I transformed right after, or right when I'm intangible. So here I'm fully defended, which is good because I was also in Wrath. So here, let's do Tantrum, Insight, and then 2 more strikes. And I hope together with the Fire and Fear Potion, I should be able to deal enough damage here. Oh no. So the strike here is 24. If I enter Divinity, it's going to be 36. Fear Potion, you know what? Let's save the Fire Potion. Let's use the Fear Potion here. Alright, perfect this one. Very happy with that. Ragnarok, Diva Form, Demon Form. Let's go for a Popper. I still need to remove that Blasphemy, right? Empty Cage. I'm picking up and remove 2 cards from your deck. Let's take it, even though I would like the extra energy, but let's remove the 2 Headbutts. Now I have Highlander, and I just need to get to remove the Blasphemy to get a Popper. Alright, here, 1, 2, only 1, 2 lead path on the left, with 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. That is enough to get Mr. Machine, so let's get started. Alright, sorry about that, took a small break there. Okay, so let's start out with Demon Form, why not? Cleave with Wrath is not going to be enough, so I don't think I'll risk it. Well, I don't think I'll risk entering Wrath. Let's just do Cleave, Third Eye, Dark Shackles, Armaments, Bowling Bash is great. Let's get rid of the Armaments, and, yep, wait, and come. Alright, it's going to take a while for Instance Mirror to get active again. Ooh, Tantrum, Bowling Bash, really tempting all of these. So Tantrum is 32. I think if I do Crescendo, then Bowling Bash to get rid of the strongest one, which is the Backliner. Then Tantrum together with you, and then Dark Shackles. I will still take 2 HP damage, that's fine. And then I just need to deal 39, although I'm also going to be weakened. That might be frustrating. Let's do Infernal Blade for a drop kick and a strike. Yep, beautiful. Could have waited for Ritual Dagger, although it might have been hard to pull off. So I already have the third eye. I probably don't need drop kick. Let's take the Battle Trance. I wouldn't mind extra card draw here. Okay. Ooh, Unique Curse number 4. So far I have the Doubt, Parasite, and Curse of the Bell. Yeah, let's take the 4th Unique Curse with the Wraith. It is a little annoying to have a Wraith in the first in opening hand, but yeah, and then 5th Unique Curse Pain. We also got Warp Tongues at the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for rest of combat. Now all I need is to remove the Blasphemy and go for Pauper. Let's do it. Let's remove the Blasphemy. And, well, the only last thing I have to do is to actually perfect the final boss. Apotheosis, Swift Strike. I can't take Apotheosis, right? In terms of relics, I am only going to fight 2 more elites, and I got a treasure chest, right? And I can dig twice more, so that's a total of 5 relics. And I'm at 19, right? 5, 10, 15, 19. Okay, so let's buy 1 relic just to be safe. Could that be the Clockwork Surgeon? No. Champion build is fine, it's just a little too expensive. Body Slam, I mean, I have Calipers, I don't know if it's going to be super useful, though. Yeah, fine. I'm not a huge fan of any of the cards, so let's take the Champion Belt. One of you apply Vulnerable, also apply 1 weak. And then let's grab the Body Slam, Indignation, and do I want Warcry? Kind of would like an attack push instead. Let's take the Warcry. Alright, good. Okay. Alright, here I got the Exploder and the Repulsors. Ritual Dagger is enough to get a review. Beautiful. Let's also do Prey. Should I risk Crescendo? Yeah, these guys are... I forget the percentage, but it's very likely they won't attack me. Also, I was intangible next turn. Should have realized that. Alright, Strike 1, Strike 2. Okay, you know what? I should have probably done the Warcry first. Well, it doesn't matter what I put back. Let's do Battle Trance and a Building Bash. Okay. I'm healing back 6 at the end anyway, right? And then here, Infernal Blade gives me a Headbutt. Beautiful. Alright, got a Blood Potion, Evaluate, Uppercut, Sentinel. Uppercut with the Champion build is kind of nice. Let's take it. Pre-upgraded too. Alright, Nemesis. Ooh, Incense Burn is not going to be active very soon. Let's do Mental Fortress, Battle Trance first, in case I get something amazing. No, let's do Uppercut, and then Infernal Blade, a Perfected Strike, which I can upgrade. Alright, 45 damage, not too bad. Okay. And then here, big attack, 36 incoming. Luckily, this is with weakness, but unfortunately, I don't have anything I can do about that, so... yeah, fine. If the enemy wasn't intangible, I would have had enough. Let's do Bash, Intimidate. Might as well do a Defend, I guess. Yeah, nothing I can do about the 36 here. Alright, another 18. Sands of Time is 43. Not quite enough. Leave is 21. That's 67. That's also enough. I mean, I have a Fire Potion, but I probably don't need it. Let's wait for the Sands of Time to get even cheaper. So let me do Empty Mind to try to defend a little bit. I do Indignation there. That's not enough. Let's just do Bowling Bash and Cleave. Okay. That's a problem with trying to be super aggressive. It's very hard to defend when you need to. Alright, I can do Evaluate and Second Wind. Alright. Might as well do a Strike here. Okay. Could have done a Body Slam too. And then Sands of Time is enough here. Beautiful. Got Bottle Lightning. I clicked on that too quickly, but I think it's fine. I wouldn't mind bottling the Crescendo. Battle Trance is also good to bottle for extra card draw. I think I will go for card draw for instead, yeah. We also got a Colorless Potion and Flurry of Blows follow-up. I already have a Crescendo and a follow-up. Let's take the Flurry. Okay. Right, here I got the Transient. Berserk is a little risky. Let's start with Bash, Strike. Oh, that's enough. Let's do Berserk. Let's risk it. Do I want Battle Trance? No, I don't think I need it. Okay. Alright, 64. This is with vulnerability, right? Let's do follow-up, Flurry of Blows. Alright, I can full defend here. Good. And I have the energy. Awesome. Okay, and now I'm not vulnerable anymore, and I have extra energy. 53. Yeah, let's enter Wrath with the Tantrum, then do Uppercut. Do I want to exit Wrath? It's a little risky. My deck is still largely very offensive, so I think staying in Wrath should be good, I hope. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Third Eye now, Dark Shackles. I probably don't need the Dark Shackles, actually. Let's do Headbutt. How about Headbutt and Uppercut? Okay. And then Third Eye. Yeah, Infernal Blade should be fine here. Yeah, being in Wrath and having vulnerability with the extra strength is pretty nice. 109 incoming. I can just do Tantrum and Uppercut. Beautiful. Oh, I clicked Enter too quickly. Alright, lost HP for no good reason there. We got a Fair in the bottle. Let me drink the Blood Potion right away. Inner Peace, Rage, or Headbutt. I already have the Headbutt between these two. Let's take the Inner Peace. Rage might have been good too. Alright, here I got Battle Hymn. Very useful. Just have to worry about the spiker here. Let's do empty mind first. No, let's do third eye first. Okay, true grit is actually nice. Allows me to get rid of the of one of the curses, I guess. All right. And yeah, fine. I am intangible here. I probably should have used the intangibility to attack the spiker at least. Okay. All right, here. Oof. Let's do smite and follow up. All right. Then do. Looks like I'm gonna take some damage here. Fine. Actually, no. Let's do defend armament here. Okay. Try to preserve some HP. Alright, Backliner's trying to escape, which I'm not gonna let it. Let's do Indignation Smite. Okay. And then, I guess I'll do Defend. Might as well do Body Slam. 22 damage, that's not too bad. Okay. Alright, no one is attacking me, that's good. Smite and Strike, get rid of this guy. Maybe I'll just wait for the Incense Burn to get active again, although I might have an elite after this, so I wouldn't mind getting Incense Burn to 5 if I can avoid taking too much damage. Should I leave it at 4? You know what? I think it's better to have it at 5, yeah. And even if I take damage here, that's fine. Let's see if a war card gives me a block card. It did not. Fine, it's fine. Yeah, took a little bit of damage there, but I think it's okay. Pummel Strike, Hemokinesis, Havoc. Let's take the Pummel Strike for extra card draw. Yeah, I got more negate the next 2 curse to obtain, which is great because I already have 5 crystal. Let me just double check. Doubt, Parasite, Crystal Bell, Wraith, and Pain. Yep, beautiful. So yeah, negate the next 2 curses. We also got Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Okay. And then, yeah, going this way. Alright, shop with almost no gold to spend. That is a shame. I do have a Flying Sleeves with extra strength, which is nice. There's a study. Let's try to get combo out of the way too with that study. Okay. Alright, here I'm intangible. Let's do Evolve, might as well. Then Battle Trance. Not the best hand here. Alright, follow-up is not quite enough. Let's do Strike, follow-up, and then Defend. And let me see if the Colors Push gives me something good. Master of Strategy, maybe? Oh, I don't have any card draw. That was... played the Battle Trance, that was a mistake. I am worried this might come back to bite me. I think I can do right. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm going to reload here and drink the Colorless Potion first. I'm going to put in the thumbnail anyway that I reloaded because I had to reload the Act 2 boss to perfect it. But yeah, so let's drink the Colorless Potion now. Yeah, Master of Strategy early on is much better. Let's do that first. Okay. Then do Battle Trance. Okay, now this looks much better. Let's do Pummel Strike follow-up. Then Uppercut. And wait. Okay. And weaken next turn though. Right. Lots of incoming. Not much will change the right. So this will be 11 with Wrath. Oh, sorry. 33 with Wrath 66. That is a lot. Plus another 26 is 92. 112. I am so close to being able to deal enough damage. But unfortunately, it's just a little bit. Just for fun, let me risk it. So I will do Crescendo, Bowling Bash, Strike. Yeah, no, I'm not that close. What else can I do here? Let me reload one more time. Trying to think, what if I get rid of the backliner as well? Will that increase the chance of the Reptimancer not attacking me? Let's try to see if that will work. So I did Evolve, got a Master of Strategy, played that. Then did a Battle Trance, and now this time I will just get rid of the backliner. Actually, let's do follow-up first, then backliner. Okay. Does that make a difference? Now this guy is not vulnerable or weakened. Yeah, alright, yeah. No, I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright, let's give up on perfecting this one. Oh, I can't even get rid of the backliner. Okay, fine. We'll take a little bit of damage. Good thing I actually have the Fear in the Bottle. I might actually hang on to that. Alright, here let's do Flying Sleeves. Wait, no, let's do Inner Peace, Empty Mind. Okay. Then do Tantrum. Wait, no, I can't exit Wrath now. Let's do Cutthroat Fate. Flurry of Blows is probably not necessary. I probably shouldn't do Study. Let's do Defend instead, and then a Strike. Okay. I actually might need that Fear in a Bottle sooner than I thought I would. Wow, yeah, not much I can do here. The best I can do defensively, Armor is the Third Eye. Then do Third Eye, that's 14. Okay, this looks much better next turn. I have 22, and Defend is going to be 27. Yeah, so it looks like I'm using the Fear in a Bottle already. Fine. It's okay. So I think next turn I should have enough, especially with the very powerful Ritual Dagger. Okay. Alright, definitely a challenge here. We got Bag of Preparation at the start of each combat. Our 2 additional cards. Dropkick, Foresight, Cut Through Fate. Already have this. Still not a huge fan of Dropkick, although now I do have enough vulnerability options, so let's take it. And then here, let's dig for another relic. We got a Meat on the Bone. If you HP's add below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, I could... Well, actually, I have the Omori, right? So I don't worry. I don't have to worry about a curse. Let's do Study. Should I risk Cut Through Fate? Nah, let's just do Third Eye. Get rid of this. Bash and Strike are fine. Okay. Next time I am intangible, which is good. Let's get rid of the Prey here. Do Bash and Strike. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I'm fully defended. Alright, 52 incoming. That is a lot. Let's get rid of all of these. I will need... I was going to say I will need at least one attack card. Okay, I did get a Ritual Dagger. Let's do Crescendo, Indignation, then Ritual Dagger for 108. Okay. And then I will do Dark Shackles, and I'm still taking a bunch of damage. That might have been a slight miscalculation on my part. Fine, fine. Okay. At least this will make getting rid of this guy easier next turn. Get rid of this other than the inside. Let's do Infernal Blade for a Sands of Time. That's enough. Okay, good. At Clothesline, Shrug It Off, Body Slam. Let's take the Shrug It Off as a solid defensive card. I was not that far off from being able to get into Media now I think about it. Yeah. I do have Dreamcatcher, right? So in the last rest set, I could rest instead. Might do that, actually, to both heal up HP and be able to draw another card. Obviously, that won't be enough to get 250 cards. Alright, so here, let's do... should I enter Wrath? Let's enter Wrath. I think I should be fine here. I also have the... what do you call it? The Tranquility, so I can exit Wrath if I need to. Alright, 86. Let's apply Vulnerability. Headbutt, the follow-up, sure. And then a Strike. I forgot about Ink Bottle there. 106. Let's do just Ritual Dagger is probably enough. Okay. Here I'm intangible, which is fine. Alright. And then next turn I have the Sands of Time. That should deal enough damage, right? Beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. Okay, we got Dex Potion, which is not bad. Flex Carnage or Shockwave. Shockwave is interesting for the vulnerability and weakness, and it's pre-upgraded. Against Dono Deca, I think I have to take it. Yeah, should I dig? I don't think there's another relic that is super urgent. I think, well, getting one more card will just make it so much more tragic that I end up with 49 cards still. No, let's dig, Yeah, it might give me something good. Nunchaku, every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy, which is not bad for an energy-starved set of relics that I have here. Dark Embrace is not the worst relic to have here. I will drink the Dex Potion. Let's do Dark Embrace. Infernal Blade, see what that gives me. Heavy Blade. Alright, well, it is free. Let's do Heavy Blade. I think I'll do Pummel Strike. Okay, 2 defense is 2024. I'm so close. Unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do, right? Battle Trance able to give me anything? No. No. Alright, in that case, since I cannot fully defend, yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's a huge shame. Alright, fine, fine. Again, turn 1. I mean, I did need something amazing against the deck. I guess I needed the Incense Mirror to be at a good value, which was going to be hard to pull off too. Let's do Uppercut. Because I cannot perfect this one anymore, I'm going to Headbutt the Study and try to get combo out of the way. That might be a challenge. Time-wise, I still have time though, so if I can survive, might as well. 32. Let's do Study and True Grit. Okay. I might as well do Bowling Bash. Let's also do a Flurry of Blows. Okay. I do have to be careful to survive. I might just die here. I have to survive this turn. Next turn I'm intangible. Let's get rid of the Doubt. Then do Intimidate. Okay. Then do Cut Through Fate. That's a Ritual Dagger. That's nice. Let's see if it's for next turn. Upgrade the Third Eye. Okay, I sort of have to play Ritual Dagger, right? No, let's do Third Eye. And then next turn I can do the Shockwave. Alright. Okay, I'm actually worried that I might not be able to survive that long. So, yeah, I think I'll just do... Let's do Shockwave, Indignation, and then just try to deal enough damage next turn. Which might be a challenge, but yeah, I don't think I can survive long enough to be able to get combo. Yeah, I have 66 incoming. Let's do Insight. Okay, there's a Flying Sleeves follow-up. Then a Strike. Oh, actually, 1 strike is not enough. I have to play 2nd strike. And then let's do Prey, sure. Yep, still have a lot of incoming. Ritual Dagger is 90 or 144. It's not going to be quite enough, though. Let's still play it. Then I can True Grit the Pain. That's still not going to be enough, right? If I do Tranquility, let me see what the Insight gives me. Third Eye is not enough either. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble here. So another Insight. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do, right? Wow, alright. Have to reload this one. Yeah, I think I was probably a little too careless. I think it wasn't a matter of trying to get combo and surviving. It was a matter of actually, like, trying really hard to survive. There's nothing I can do differently here, though, right? Trying to think. I think the right play was to do Dark Embrace Infernal Blade. That was definitely correct. And then, yeah, I think Pummel Strike and Battle Trance gave me the other upgrade defend, but there's not much more I could have done afterwards. So, yeah, let's just double defend here and then do Body Slam. I guess I won't play the Battle Trance. There's still a small chance because I think I'm supposed to draw the Study this turn. So if I am careful, I might be able to get combo after all. Let's try this one more time. I'm reloaded. I have reloaded multiple times anyway. All right, let's do Study, Evaluate, and wait. Okay. I'm losing all my plate armor, though. All right, another 32. Let's do True Grit, the Curse of the Bell. Then Bowling Bash. I guess I'll do Dark Shackles and a Defend. Okay. Right. 18. Or not 18, 38. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Insight. Yeah, I honestly don't think there's a chance for me to perfect this. So, not even going to bother. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Alright. Third Eye is fine. Okay. Let's do Third Eye. Probably should upgrade that too, right? Actually, I'll keep the Sense of Time. And then let's upgrade the Crescendo. How about that? Okay. Next turn, I'm intangible. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll risk the Crescendo here. Ritual Dagger is 72. Ooh, Shockwave is really tempting. Let's do it. Let's do Shockwave. Ritual Dagger is 108. That's not quite enough. Let's do Ritual Dagger you, then... Oh, I can't do follow-up. Should have done the Flurry of Blows first, then I could have played the follow-up there. Okay. Alright, a lot of incoming here. I can do a Strike. That's not enough. Let's see if the Insight gives me another Strike. Beautiful. And then, let's do another Insight. Reshuffle, that's nice. I can do Flying Sleeves and another Strike. Okay. Sands of Time is not going to be enough, right? Flurry of Blows, Sands of Time is 87. That's getting close, but I don't think it's quite enough. Let me see if I get maybe something better. Strike, 36 plus 87 is 120 something. Very close, but not quite enough. Let's do another Insight. Is the Headbutt going to be enough? 36, 26, no. I'm a little bit short again. Alright, I'm going to reload a few more times and just finish it. I'm trying to get combo, but I think it's impossible. So let's just abandon combo. Let's just get through this, so I'll be back with the final summary. Alright, so it actually took me a few attempts. It was not easy to survive, and the only way I pulled it off is by changing the card draw order a little bit, and now I do have enough to get rid of this guy. Wow, that was definitely a challenge. Not an easy fight here. Alright, I did miss Insignifiant, I know that. 1369, also I know I missed the last boss. Out of the 7 elites, I perfected 3, which is not great, but, you know, somewhat expected for the Ironclad. Did perfect the 2 bosses before the Act 3 boss. I did have to reload the Act 2 boss, though, to make sure that I get Incense Burner at red value. I was most importantly able to pull off Kirsten Highlander. Very happy with that. Got stuffed. Pauper, Mr. Machine. I don't think that having rare cards would have helped me a lot on Act 3. Yeah, I think I just got a bad card draw on turn 1 again, which has been happening a lot recently. He was able to get Mr. Machine, missed Inscription by a little bit, and yeah, just barely got Alex Shiny. I think the Column Bell definitely helped, although with Black Star I would have been able to get Alex Shiny. Not sure if I would have been able to pull off Highlander Curses. Maybe theoretically possible there. Look at that. I am 12th place right now. If I had perfected the last boss, I would have been at 69, which would have been 2 points below Yavuz, so I wouldn't be surprised if Yavuz was able to pull off everything I did, plus was able to perfect the last boss too. I am exactly 25 points below Alex. That could be explained by Alex either perfecting all the bosses or getting Highlander and Christian, just getting one more elite than me. And then I am 7 points above Gemino. That is interesting. So I think that indicates that Gemino might have taken a different path, because 7 points is not usually what you'd expect. So yeah, Highlander and Christian saved me here. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the All-Stars modifier that gave everybody 5 cards, including Mind Blast, as well as Flight and Deadly Vents. I have to admit, the Mind Blast did not end up being super useful. Gemino ended up doing really well with 1891. Gemino mentioned in his comment, it's how crazy it is that either I'm being super unlucky or he's being very lucky. For example, he was able to get rid of the Slavers that I have struggled a lot against by getting an Akabika Whirlwind combination. So yeah, congratulations, Gemino perfected 15 of the 18 leads, which is insane. Got all the bosses, went for Highlander. A few people did that. I was able to get 4 collector bonuses. Now, it sounds like Gemino was able to get Highlander and Inscription, so I guess we end up with the same number of points. Gemino did not get the I like gold modifier, though, only got raining money. I suspect this because I got that event where you can sacrifice HP for gold, and I end up sacrificing a lot of HP to get gold, and yeah, that might have helped me there getting those extra points. But yeah, ultimately Gemino did really well perfecting that many elites. That's really impressive. The next you have David here with 1670. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected 6 of the 18 leads and 2 of the 3 bosses. Also went for collector bonuses and ended up with only 2. Then you have Very Upset with 1645. Mike ended up with 1621. Goldberry got 1600 exactly. Goldberry perfected 7 of the 18 leads and only 1 boss, just like me. Mentioned that he had bad opening hands against the others and the elites, which is sort of what happened yesterday to me too. That's always the problem with the Ironclad, right? It doesn't rely a lot on card draw, and not having card draw can mean a horrible opening hand. And then you have Flicknickum with 1597, Roland got 1572, Peltz got 1540, and Grimgoth got 40. I meant it was 1570. Tied with Grimgoth at 74th place. Grimgoth mentioned that he only ended up with 1 collector bonus, but he did have 3 Mind Blasts, so that made the Act 3 easy. Unfortunately, it was not enough to get rid of the Act 3 boss. That's what I mean, right? Even with Mind Blast, it wasn't sufficient to get rid of the bosses, especially. But yeah, great score from Grimgoth, better than me at least. Then you have the Dark with 1540 and me with 1522. I perfected 5 of the 18 elites and only the Act 1 boss. Ended up with 4 collector bonuses, which was, I think, what saved my score to make it top 100. I also missed the time modifier by about a minute and a half. And I was able to get Overkill and I like gold as well stuffed. I think most people were able to get that, but yeah, unfortunately nothing else from that. And then you also have George with 1500 who missed the top 100 by a bit. I should mention Alex ended up with 1414. Alex perfected 5 of the 15 elites. Mentioned that he did have to skip elites on Act 3 to remove an accidental duplicate that he had picked up at Perfected Strike. Was able to perfect 1 of the bosses. Went for Highlander, which means he was not able to get Insignidian. Also took made a brave choice of taking Runic Dome, which I'm always amazed by, although he did mention that he had to reload because of that quite a bit, right? And also took the Runic Cube. So yeah, anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.